Hi guys, I'm Steven Prince and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been away for over a month. I've been away for maybe even almost 2 months, and I wasn't able to play Minecraft around that time because I'm very busy and I have a lot of things to do and I had no time. But don't worry, because now I'm here, I'm back, and I guess the Sleeping Prince is awake once again. So for today's video, we're gonna make a flying rocket that actually works, it actually flies, and it actually looks like a real rocket made out of metal and not just some rocket that looks like it is made out of honey blocks or slime blocks. And as you have seen in the intro, the rocket is very huge, and in fact it can go even larger than that. You can make it taller and you can even make it wider depending on what you want. And the secret for that is that I used a modular design similar to the one I used for my largest iron piston door ever. If you haven't seen that video yet, I recommend you to check it out because it is so cool, and there I sort of went through the design that I used for the door and how I was able to make a door that big with smaller parts. So essentially, this rocket can be divided. You can zoom in on it and then you can see that it is made up of actually very small parts that can actually be stacked in order to make a very large system. So essentially you have this module that is made up of iron blocks, slime or honey blocks, piston, and observer. And the way this works is that when you stack these modules together, so you have slime block and honey block in the next, and then slime block beside it, and then honey blocks adjacent to it, etc. So you have an alternating line of honey blocks and slime blocks. What happens is that you now have a system that is bigger than the modules themselves, and this system can actually work as one. So in order to move this thing, I used a dragging system. So essentially you have two flying machines at the very top, which when triggered will move up, and then they will drag or pull the flying machines below them, which will in turn drag the flying machines below them, and so on until the very last part of the rocket at the very bottom of the rocket is dragged up. So that is how the rocket moves essentially. So you have like a domino effect, because just by starting the flying machine at the very top, the movement will trickle down into the very bottom. So that is the reason for the segmented look or the segmented movement that you saw in the intro. The rocket doesn't move in one single go. It doesn't move as a solid thing. Instead, it moves in segments, or sort of like in a sliced manner, as you saw in the intro. Now, I'm not gonna do a full tutorial of this thing because I think that this isn't something that is practically useful. Essentially, this is just, a demonstration of what you can do with flying machines and redstone. But if you want to study more about this thing, or if you want to maybe copy this design, or maybe just take a deeper look at the redstone, or maybe even change things in this design, I'm gonna provide a world download in the description so that you can do that. And that world download also includes the sugarcane farm that I made in my previous video about the sugarcane farm, because they share the same world. But that would be all from me for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you appreciated what I did for this video, and I hope that I'll be able to upload another video before our classes start once again. Because the reason why I was able to make this video is because I don't have any school right now because we are in an academic break, but that is ending around 2 weeks from now. So I hope that before that happens, I'll be able to upload another video. I don't know, maybe for another redstone build again or whatever. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or subscribe. Consider subscribing and sharing my channel to your friends. That would be really appreciated. I guess the Sleeping Prince will be sleeping once again. So peace.